Hey there, welcome to the channel. In my previous video I got asked to make a sound of a wormhole traversal. Now that's pretty abstract and I've never actually heard one myself, but I made it anyway. So I didn't record the actual process, but I can play you the result and talk about my approach. So it sounds like this. So the first thing I did was find a visual for inspiration. I noticed that helps me out. Not necessarily to synchronize to, so in this case it was an animation, so it's not like I have to synchronize it perfectly to that animation, but I just want to get a grasp of movement and be inspired by that. Then I started thinking about what it would sound like. So it needs to be gigantic, right? So something with very powerful low frequencies and also with a certain instability. Then I also thought I would need something tonal and something for texture, maybe something for impact. Needs to have movement of the actual traversal, and then obviously everything synthesized in real time in a single phase plant patch. So no samples and no external processing outside of phase plant. So again, the final result. All right, so let's see if we can break this down. Let me just disable all of the processing. I have 4 different elements in here. Let's start with the top one. So the first one is texture. Let me just disable the other 3. So this texture part is just noise, white noise, that is modulating its own level, thereby creating, well, static noise, static crackles. Then that is being fed through a bandpass filter. And the bandpass filter is being modulated by this curve here. Now this is going through lane 1. So let me turn on the processing. It has a bit of dual delay on it, with a very short delay time is being modulated by that same curve. Also goes through a phase distortion and a bit of ring mod, and a frequency shifter also being modulated by that same curve. So this is without, and this is with. Then let's head over to the body of the sound. So in this case, the sub. So this is a sine wave in which the level is being modulated by an LFO. So just to create a bit of pulsing. It has a harmonic ratio of 0, so it creates a fixed frequency here, and it is not prone to key tracking. I created a tiny bit of instability using a random, so it just shifts the frequency up and down just slightly. And there's also a custom curve that I use to well, kind of create the movement of the wormhole traversal. Then the sine goes through a distortion, giving it a bit more harmonics, a bit more body. So this is going through lane 2. So let me just turn on the processing for lane 2. So it is a disperser, making it sound a bit more plasticky. The frequency is modulated by an LFO, and the pinch is being modulated by random. And then this goes through a convolver with the recording of a nuclear reactor. Then there is a tonal aspect to this. I used a granular engine here. This is a sample of a drill and truck outside office windows, I think. This also goes through lane 1. So this is the original sound. Again, I have no key tracking here, so harmonic ratio of 0. And then the shift, frequency shift here is happening with 2 different modulators. So one is this one that creates the movement, but in this case it goes down, so I use negative modulation. And the other one is over here, which is just the curve. So it goes up slightly, and then where this peak is, it actually goes down in pitch. And that combined with the processing in lane 1 gives you this. And then together with the texture, then the last part is a very simple impact. So it's pretty much just a bass drum. So you have a sine wave, harmonic ratio of 0, so no key tracking, set to a low frequency. Frequency is modulated by an envelope here, just to give it a little kick at the beginning. Tiny bit of noise, also modulated by that same envelope, just to give the little transient at the beginning, little overdrive. And this is going through lane 2 as well. So this is without the processing, and this is with. Now, if I combine everything, so texture, sub, tonal, and impact, then the last step is this custom snap heap that I created. It is, well, quite a lot actually. There's a pitch shifter in here, a chorus, distortion, then some parallel processing with the Haas effect, then another serial bus with compressor, distortion, dynamics, limiter, some EQ, reverb, and taming the stereo a bit. And altogether, it sounds like this. Oh yeah, then I added just a hint of delay and a hint of reverb here at the end, and a limiter, of course. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.